So Conectiv is an umbrella. And the great thing is with Conectiv that this company brings three key areas: financial education, wellness solutions, and lifestyle benefits. And the great thing is that in order to really truly experience true wealth, you really do have to get educated. You have to be knowledgeable, right? I'm definitely a dream chaser, but I'm also a product lover as well. So they do have some great wellness solutions, some physical products, healthcare, skincare. So that is amazing that now we get to tap into not just the digital space, but network marketing has been around for years. And the companies that really stand the test of time are companies that have physical products. So the mission really is to elevate the lives of our members, and also not only just elevate the lives, but also everybody wants trust, transparency, credibility, and to partner with an organization that has experience. So this ecosystem is super clear. So if you guys take a look, Conectiv, there's two headquarters. There's one in Utah, and there's one in the EU as well. So also they just purchased a licensed broker dealer called Open Cash, because a lot of times when people are trading, they are sending their money other places. So this company was very innovative in saying, well, listen, maybe we just have our own licensed broker that people can trade on. That is huge, ladies and gentlemen. Also, they did just purchase Renew. Renew is a health and beauty skincare company. So now, they're not having to outsource. They're not having to do, third party or anything like that. They bought the building. And InvestView is actually the parent company that is publicly traded. So that's huge. So InvestView owns everything. Somebody type ownership in the chat. That is most important. But we also get an opportunity to own a piece of this business. So we're not just over here to just build and put a whole bunch of bodies and make the company millions of dollars. We actually have an opportunity to buy shares in this company. So we get to participate in the growth of what we're building, right? So yes, let's get to the point where we're making an extra $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month or more. That would be great. But as this company grows, guess what? We can take our money, buy shares, and maybe it's 3 to 5 years, maybe it's sooner than that, that we're going to start to see some growth in our investment. So I'm excited about that. Now, the biggest problem that people have in the world, we all know this, right? Just put a one in the chat if you know people who have experienced debt problems. They have stress with bills, just not enough savings, and sometimes we feel like we kind of are behind. And the sad reality is that most health issues are caused by financial stress. So we know that that's a problem, but if it's a problem, then there has to be a solution. And honestly, the solution to a lot of these problems is education. So Conectiv has financial education. They also give market research and insights. Those are our like trade ideas. So if you want to get involved with crypto or Forex or investing or stocks or futures, you need someone who is a little bit more knowledgeable than you. They also have innovative tools. Someone asked, what are scanners? Scanners in the market. Well, you want a scanner to look and see, is this going to be something that I want to get involved in if I am trading on the foreign exchange market? Which trades are going to be the best trades for me to take where I could have some form of success? That's what scanners do. So that's just one tool. There's a lot of tools that this company has. And also they just have that community aspect as well. So here are some great things as well. We are going to be connecting people to lifestyle benefits. So if you've ever wanted to be in a company and you want to be in a trading company, great. Conectiv has that. Yeah, Megan, but I also want to do travel. I want to do health and wellness. I want to be able to use physical products. It's inside of this company as well. Now, real quick disclaimer, past profits don't predict future gains. So anything about money, I just want you guys to know that you should never be posting all over social media. This is a publicly traded company, so let's all put a yes in the chat that we're going to keep this company on the up and up. So I don't care how much income you make. I know there was a lady who is a flight attendant and she was on another person's team inside of Conectiv, and this has made thousands of dollars in the market right now. That's great. She can talk about it with her friends and family. Just do not post those things on social media because Conectiv does have a phenomenal compliance department and they would tell you about it. Okay. So just make sure that you don't do that. Now, here's the great thing about Conectiv. They have four key products, and I'm going to start with the Pro over here. The Pro membership is $14.99 to get started, and it's $179 a month. And I'm going to show you guys all the things that you have access to. Not only do you have access to the Academy, so this is where your videos, your ebooks are going to be. Live stream, they have a lot of sessions. They have a lot of educators over here. So if you want to have access to all of those educators and all of the classes, you would want to have the Pro membership. What I also love is that you have access to all of the markets. So any market that you can think of, the futures market, the Forex market, the crypto market, indices. If you are a trader and you want to really pay attention to what's going on financially in the world, you get all of those markets. Here's the thing too. If you don't really understand trading, maybe you don't want to spend your time on the charts. That's okay. But I tell people you still need to know what's going on because a lot of times people on the news do some fear mongering. And if you don't really know what's going on, you are operating out of fear and not faith. The one thing that I love about understanding the Forex markets, I've run two Forex crypto companies, is I don't have to be trading every day, but I do know what's going on. So I don't have to freak out at all, right? So you get all of those markets. Also, you get healthcare alternatives. This is big. This is coming, guys. Did you know that most people in the United States don't have healthcare? That's coming. Money flow. This is a powerful debt elimination and bill negotiation solutions. All of the trading tools, the calendars, the journals. Technical analysis is how real traders trade. You also get alerts. This is huge. Um, you can choose your markets and get real-time trade ideas. So we're going to talk about that. Also, scanners. This is where scanners are used to identify the market opportunities. Now, on our team, the great thing is that we have some great traders. I am so excited that Taz has joined our team because Taz is by far, I believe, one of the best traders in the game. And he doesn't work for Conectiv. He is on our team. So he's going to be able to answer a lot of questions. Maybe if we're in class, in our back office in Conectiv and we don't understand stuff, we do have some folks over here where as a team, we're going to be able to really work together. Also, there are some getaways. So as soon as you guys purchase your Pro membership, you actually get a vacation. You also get travel. You get C-Force, which is crypto strategy managed by Blue Square, 3 Comma Tech, and also you get Pro exclusives. Now, here's the great thing. You can always upgrade. Somebody put upgrade in the chat. You can always upgrade. Maybe your money's a little funny right now and you're not going to go for the Pro immediately. You can always upgrade. The Plus, the Core are great memberships. Now, the basic membership, I really believe that's more for people in other countries. But if you truly want to tap into the referral side of this business, you're going to want to push Core and above. Okay. Here's the amazing thing. Core, Plus, and Pro have the same monthly membership. So yes, you're going to pay a little bit more upfront, but guess what? They are going to stack Pro. And Anthony is also in the Pro membership, and Anthony has made over $20 million in the networking space in this company, right? In this particular company. And he also has 2 classes. He has one tonight. So if you guys have a Pro membership, you're going to be able to join that class. So I know that was a lot of information, but again, just to kind of reiterate, you get comprehensive library of videos. You get live streaming so that you can actually go to class. You also get money flow, which is the software. And you also get bill negotiation. This is what money flow does. How many of you guys really know that it's not about how much money you make? It's always about how much you can keep in your pocket. So this company is really focused on making sure that people are not just making money, but you're learning how to keep it. Now, the great thing that I love I've always wanted to do this in our companies, and this company has managed to do it. Uh, you want to keep a trading journal. Real traders write down what's going on in the markets, the trades they've won, the trades that they've lost, right? Also, you get a trading calendar, you get technical analysis and news. So you get this, and some of these things are going to show up in the pro membership only. You also get alerts. This one's big. Now, no matter what membership you do get some alerts, but if you want to get all of the alerts and be in all of the channels, you would need the pro. This means that when crypto alerts are coming through, you have an opportunity to utilize these in the markets and potentially make some great money. Now, remember, again, trading is risky and it involves, risk in anything that you're doing. But the great thing is about the pro membership is you get to be in all of these channels. And also, transparency is so very important. I haven't seen a company do this before. So this is very unique. I know it looks like a mess on this screen, but basically what they're showing you, because they are a publicly traded company, they have to offer transparency. So in all the trades that they're taking, you guys are going to be able to look at the results. So nobody's going to be able to say, hey, you can come over here and we never lose. That's impossible. So I love that they have that type of transparency. And again, scanners unlock market momentum with powerful scanning tools. Now, scanners were really big with the first network marketing Forex company that rolled out. People love scanners. They love tools. It's kind of like your expert sitting there to tell you what's going on in the market. And again, guys, everybody type learn in the chat. Again, you are going to the school, to the university of financial education. I always tell people, it you eat the elephant one bite at a time. You don't have to learn this stuff. I've been in these markets for so long, and what I love is when people are talking or I see things on the news, again, I'm not freaked out because I may not be trading every day, but I know what's going on in the markets. So that's a great thing. And then also, like I told you guys, the travel where you can save money, you can get exclusive savings on hotels and flights and cars, theme parks, all of those things. It's inside of this company. So again, do you guys see the alignment with what Reagan and I were doing? We were kind of ahead of our time, but do you see the alignment and why we are so excited to connect with Conectiv? Because we're just getting more and more of what we already believe is super important. And again, you get a free vacation, and every year that you stay active, they're going to give you a free vacation as well. And C-Force, I'm excited about. I've never seen this before, but no software licensing fees, no profit sharing, no performance fees. You maintain full custody of your funds. So now you guys can get involved in crypto trading. This is so exciting. You can get involved in crypto trading and you set it up and it's going to do the work for you. Now, everybody wants to get involved in trading crypto, but crypto moves quickly. So if you don't know what you're doing, you probably shouldn't be trading it on your own. So what this company is doing is it's just expediting your learning. So I love it. Again, and Reagan and I in our previous platform, we did a lot of education, but how many of you guys are now ready to apply the things that you learned? Just put me in the chat. That's all it is. We went from education to now we get education plus the actual trading that you can do, the trade alerts, the C-Force. So now you can start to apply, which cha-ching, it means that you don't just have to make your money referring people to this platform. Utilize the products. So there are a lot of other services as well. And here's the great thing. Smart Finance, I am going to be getting on with Michelle Bowens, Jassandra's bestie. Michelle is phenomenal. I just love her spirit. She actually brought over Smart Finance, and I probably have 15 pages of notes, no kidding, from the Houston Super Saturday. Because in Smart Finance, you get legal help, Legal Pro, Biz Pro, Tax Pro. They are in putting insurance capabilities in there for you and for your pets. And guess what? Mark it on your calendars. How many of you guys are excited because you keep hearing about this great coffee? I am going to have Bass Grant on. Bass Grant is three positions away from the top of the company in the first 30 days. He has so much energy, guys, and he has made millions of dollars selling coffee. A live premium coffee came from David Imonitier's company. They sold over $3 million worth of coffee in 3 months. Can you guys understand that if somebody sold $3 million worth of coffee in 3 months, that it must be something about this coffee? And I'm going to have Bass on tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we are doing a coffee only presentation. Are you guys excited? He's going to show you guys how, if you have coffee in hand, you have coffee on demand and money in hand. He's going to show you guys how to just sell coffee during the day. Get a box and sell four sachets and make yourself $20, $30. Um, and this coffee, ladies and gentlemen, is by far the best coffee that I've had. I have been drinking this coffee since I got it, and no non-GMO, gluten-free, sugar-free, nut-free, dairy-free, soy-free, but this coffee tastes like it has sugar and cream in it. It is like a latte. It's very frothy. You want to make sure that when you make this coffee, write this down, guys. You want to put the sachet in the cup first, and then do about 6 to 7 ounces of hot water, right? Be very strategic. Don't put the coffee in first and then put the water in. It is going to froth up like a latte. Um, it has collagen in it, coconut oil. I think that's what makes it sweet. But it also has 8 grams of protein in it, 9 superfoods. Um, Promotes healthy skin, energy, digestion. Now, normally, guys, I wouldn't go on and on and on about coffee, but y'all should sell thousands and thousands of dollars worth of this coffee. It is that good. And coffee is really the number one commodity in the world. So there's not a lot of people who haven't tasted coffee. Now, if you go to somebody and say, hey, have you heard of the foreign exchange market, the crypto market? They may say, I don't really understand it, but you can't say you don't understand coffee. And this is a healthy coffee. So I'm excited, super excited about that. So there's lots of testimonials. We can go on and on. If you guys were to combine all of these services that I just talked about, you would literally be paying thousands of dollars a month. The lowest that you are, the highest that you will pay over here in Conectiv is $179 a month. Yes, you do have to pay that first enrollment fee, but the memberships are super inexpensive monthly. Now, how many of you guys would like for me to show you how to make some money and get your membership for free? Right? I am all about getting into these companies and using their services for free. Maybe it's because I went to college, I paid for my first year of college, and then for the next 4 years, I worked my butt off as a volleyball player and they paid for my school. I am all about getting things for free. So I do want to say this, investing is a skill. It's not a shortcut. So everything that you guys are going to learn from Conectiv is really just to advance your skill set. Learning to invest and trade successfully, it takes time, right? But because it takes time, how many of you guys would rather be getting it for free so that you don't feel like you got to be rushed? That's what referral programs do. All it does is says, bring us a few people and we'll pay you. Bring us a few people, we'll give you your membership for free. And all it does is allow you time. If it took you 12 years to go through school and 4 years to go through college, ladies and gentlemen, spend the next 12 to 36 months learning how to take care of your money. But come on, let's not pay for it. So let me explain this referral program. It's super simple. On the basic membership, it's $199 to start, but the monthly then drops to $99 a month. The referral bonus, when you bring someone in for $199, the company is going to pay you $35 of that $199 right back to you. And then they're going to take another $100 known as BV, binary volume, and they're going to take that 100 and put it in your organization. And it's going to help to pay members as they build. Put a 1 in the chat if that makes sense, everybody, right? Make your $35. They're going to give you 100 BV into your organization. And then every single month that your members renew, they're going to pay you $25 and give you another 50 BV, right? So this is huge, guys. Every single month, if Jasandra, you bring in 5 people, they're going to pay you 5 times $25 every single month, right? Down at the core membership, Core, Plus, and Pro is where you really want your people to be because it unlocks a lot of perks in the compensation plan. So $299, $179 a month, $50 on that $299, and they give you 150 BV. That's going to help you to rank up quickly. And then the renewal is $25 and 100 BV every single month. I want you guys to look at Core, Plus, and Pro. Do you notice something right here in the renewal? It's the same. $25 every time somebody renews, 100 BV. But it gives you more access. Plus, $100 fast start bonus. Pro, you get a $200 fast start bonus, but you get 1,000. Somebody put 1,000 in the chat. If you want to knock out these ranks quickly, Pro is going to be the way to go. You get 1,000 BV. Now, let me tell you why that's important. This bonus plan is huge. And I want all of you guys to get to the point where you make $750 in your first 30 days. I've already knocked it out. I knocked it out in 1 hour of us getting started, guys. 1 hour of us getting started, knocked it out. Some of you guys have done it as well. So here's how you do it. When you refer 4 members at a core or a higher in your first 30 days, they're going to pay you $750. They're going to top you up. Typically, if you referred 4 core members, you're not going to make $750. But they're saying if you do it in your first 30 days, we're going to add some extra money and we're going to give you $750. Does that sound fair, guys? Just put a 1 in the chat if that sounds exciting. And put a 2 in the chat if you want me to help you do it. Let me talk to all the people you know. We'll collect our yeses, nos, and maybes. We only need 4 of them to say, I want to get healthy. I want to get wealthy. I want to connect with the community. And they're going to pay you $750. Booyah, get your money back. That is rule number 1 in business. 4 in your first 30 days, $750. Then when those 4 people stay active, everybody type free in the chat. It's basically a membership credit. They're going to cover your $179 every month. So guys, listen, you should only pay in this company 1 time. I'm going to show you guys how to do that just by helping you get your business off the ground. So the membership credit says when you have 4 or more who stay active, you don't pay your membership anymore. You get to access all of the pro, all of whatever it is that membership that you got, core, plus, or pro for free. That's huge. Now, here's the next one. I am going to be teaching you guys how to hit pro status in your first 30 days. Somebody just put a 6 in the chat. When you have a total of 6 core or above members, so you just need 2 more, right? You don't have to do this in your first 30 days, but we're going to do it in our first 30 days. When you have referred 6 members and you have 3 on your left and 3 on your right, and it generates 3,000 in qualified enrollment volume, that just means that you've brought them in or somebody that you've brought in have brought them in. So you need at least 3 on the left, 3 on the right with 3,000 in your organization. So Aquarius, if you bring me in and I get a pro membership, you're going to have 1,000 QEV. Very simple. But if I then go and bring in Reagan and Reagan gets a pro membership, that 1,000 QEV counts toward your rank because it's in the same lineage. Put a 1 in the chat if that makes sense, guys. This is simple. We're going to do 3 things really well. We're going to make $750 cat quick. We're going to make sure we have 4 or more people so that we don't pay a membership. And then I'm going to help you guys put 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and have 3,000 in qualifying volume. Now you're going to be making no less than 1,000 a month. Can you guys use an extra $1,000 a month? Super simple, right? And everything else will take care of itself. You want to get to 5,000 a month? Do these 3 things that we're going to be teaching you. You want to make 10,000 a month? You want to get to 50,000 a month? Do these 3 things because this compensation plan, look at it. It pays out a max of $75 all the way to 450,000 a month. And Anthony has already maxed out this compensation plan at 450,000. I'm sorry, a week. My bad. A week. So listen, our goal is to get to pro status. It's not a rank, but once we get to pro status, guys, we're going to be making 1,000 a month. Three on the left, three on the right, 3,000 in qualifying volume. That might be three pro members that you sign up, right? And now put three customers on the other side, and booyah, you are right there. It is so very simple. So just to kind of wrap this up, there are some other statuses out here as well. There's one called Elite Status, and that pays out $1,000 a week. We're going to show you guys how to do that. Qualifying enrollment volume just means it is coming from your enrollment tree. So anybody that you've signed up and anybody that they've signed up counts toward your enrollment QEV. Okay, so we'll learn that in training. There's a 4-week cap, and binary team commission, guys, is we're going to be doing all this training just so that you guys understand how the commissions work. But they have some other bonuses that I'm going to coach and train you guys on. I don't want to overcook your grits. But X6 and X12 just means you've signed up, you have 6,000 in volume or 12,000 in volume in 1 week, and you get to earn a share or 3% of the overall gross BV. That's a big deal. 5 people hit, I think, X12 last month, and they got to share in that revenue. So it's a big deal, guys. This is just extra money. So I can't really tell you that you're just going to make an extra $1,000 a month, because you may have a really great month and you refer a lot of people that month and you get to participate in some extra revenue. So I just want to tell you guys, I am so very excited about this program. My goal for you guys is get in where you fit in, upgrade later on. Okay, get in where you fit in. You want to at least come in at the core membership and above. Does this make sense to you guys, though? Just put a yes in the chat if this is making sense. And then we're going to focus on 1, 2, 3.